Hi Sagittarius! Welcome to your Virgo season September reading that's a little bit late. I'm sorry. So, better late than never. It shouldn't be late in Virgo season. That is completely contradictory, but when would I not be? So this is your reading, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry that it's late, and I'm so sorry I don't believe you got an August reading. Things are settling down now. I'll be able to do them more regularly and more on time, touch wood. But yes, I'm sure you're finding the energy at the moment kind of tricky. So for September, this Virgo season with the host of planets in the sign of Virgo, such a different sign to yours, because although you're both mutable energy, there's that changeability, you adapt well. You guys see the sunny side. Virgo doesn't always. Virgo doesn't see the sunny side, they see the detail. We're leading up to the Pisces full moon now. And of course, for Sagittarius, Pisces is that sign of family. So for a lot of you, looking at this full moon, the way it connects to your ruler, for a lot of Sagittarians, there's been additions to the family this year that are significant. There's maybe been a new baby. There's maybe been a change in, living situation. This Pisces full moon is making you aware of where your limitations are. It's making you aware of where you feel restricted, where you feel like your freedom has been questioned. Sagittarians do not like people restricting their freedom in any kind. And freedom for every Sagittarius, actually, believe it or not, has a very different definition. Because it's sort of, a lot of people find love a restrictive thing. Well, a lot of people find relationships a restrictive thing. A lot of people find love a restrictive thing, but feeling as though you're sort of cooped up or even kind of in a gilded cage where you feel like everything's lovely, everything's cushy in many ways, but in other ways you feel really, really, really trapped in your situation, Sagittarius. For a lot of you, I just get this feeling of gilded cage. You know, when you see this and she's surrounded, it almost does look like a bird cage, you know? These beautiful gold shimmering swords, but in reality it's a prison. So this full moon in Pisces that is squaring off with your ruler, it's opposite Mercury, Venus and Mars all in Virgo, which is of course your career sector. So a lot of you are itching to make changes in your career. You're looking for or you're building up ideas in your head. The problem with Jupiter's energy that you know all too well is that oftentimes it exaggerates things, it maximizes things. And this month you may be feeling a little bit exceptionally aware. For a lot of you, it really is family. Very aware of your family situation. But there's something wonderful here as well, Sagittarius. For a lot of you, there was something in terms of career, because this is Virgo season, that you didn't think you would achieve, but you're getting there. And you're actually, amazingly, Sagittarius, with Virgo season, because you have so many planets in Virgo. The sun, the new moon on the 30th of August was in Virgo. Mercury, Venus and Mars. You have everything on your side to get ahead in your career. And with this full moon in Pisces, you may have to explain to your family that you have less time, but that you still care, you know? Conversations that are important with family may come up around the full moon, so just be aware of that. Saturn as well goes direct in Capricorn, giving a very grounded energy to the world. The beautiful thing about Saturn, actually, because I was writing a post on this earlier, Saturn going direct will, especially this time around, because this Saturn phase in Capricorn is amazing. It's making all these aspects to Pluto, and now it's going to make these very revolutionary aspects to Uranus. So what that does for you on a personal level, Sagittarius, because I see where we're going with this, because it's in your second house of worth and finances. It maybe recently has shown you that, you know, as optimistic and jovial as you are, sometimes you have to work that little bit harder to stay afloat financially whenever Saturn's there. Because Saturn isn't necessarily going to leave you poor, but it wants you to really understand your money. Ace of Swords, you're getting clarity and truth on a situation in Virgo season that's very important. Now, to address the elephant in the room, the Five of Cups. Something feels off. Something feels very off For a lot of Sagittarians, there's been some sort of, I don't know if it's a long distance relationship or an emotionally distance relationship, but there's a significant energy in your life of somebody who just does it their way, and this could be you, just does it their way and damned be everyone else's feelings. Could be a boss. It could also be that some of you are attracted to a boss. Virgo season, Venus and Virgo will do that. 6 of Wands, you are priming yourself up for success. In fact, success is incredibly strong in this reading, Sagittarius. Now your ruler, and this is going into Libra season, so this will be your ruler Jupiter in your sign will be, of course, squaring off Neptune for the 3rd time this year on the 21st. Virgo season has made people a little bit more negative about certain things, and yet a little bit more goodness me, King of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hierophant underneath. We're in the money. We're in the money. Okay. I see. There is a lot to be thankful for here, okay? I want to put that out there. Your sign is prone to what is called by many overconfidence. I always wondered what exactly constitutes overconfidence. You know, believing in yourself is very important. And with the concept of infinity, because Neptune squaring off your ruler will make you question infinity. You know, if we live in an expansive, infinite universe, and that's scientifically proven, what is the limitation that we put on ourselves in native? It's possibly fear of knowing the truth. It's possibly fear of your own light. I believe there's a Marianne Williamson quote about that. And it's not that we fear our own darkness, it's that we fear our own light. A lot of Sagittarians in Virgo season, because of the hosts and planets, and now Scorpio had this last month because there was a complete arena of Leo energy. That little niggling feeling inside you that's irritating you is actually a call to work harder. And for a lot of you, you've recently embarked on a program, a new job, a new career idea. There's something planted, and it doesn't have to necessarily have manifested in the physical realm. It could exist simply right now within your head. It's big. It's very successful. It's an incredibly successful month for Sagittarians to really kickstart their career, no matter where you are, even if you are unemployed, to dream under the Pisces full moon, to believe, to expand the energy, and to be overconfident is going to serve you very well. So if you're dealing with people in your life who are causing the problems in terms of your relationship life, because I feel as if there is some sort of power struggle romantically for Sagittarians. You know, Chiron is in Aries, and it is not necessarily going to gel incredibly well with Virgo season. It was making a lot of aspects with Leo season. So the male figures in particular in your life, the Aries people in your life with the Emperor here, they are triggering wounds with you, and you know, like feelings of self-worth, feeling like you're not going to find your person, feeling like you're going to be alone forever, or just simply feeling as though you have been left out. There's kind of a sisters are doing it for themselves vibe about this. So I don't know if it's a single mother thing, you know, having to do all this because there's a lot of children in this, child rearing on your own, and really feeling a little bit, you know, abandoned, I think. Although I don't feel like abandoned is a word a Sagittarian female would use. You guys are kind of too strong for that. I've very rarely met a Sagittarius who feels like a victim, personally. There's always this, you know, this beaming smile of it will be better. You know, the old adage of Sagittarius people, you know, crying with a smile. that kind of feeling. So what you're onto here is something quite wonderful, but what you first have to do is acknowledge that what has gone has gone. A lot of the times the harvest moon will do that for people. It will bring up the relationships, the disappointments, the hurts, because Pisces is a very, very, very sensitive energy, and it's really it's so intuitive that sometimes our body will react with our subconscious before our mind understands why. You'll be crying and feeling like you don't quite, you're not sure what triggered it, you're not sure what it is, but your subconscious is saying, I need to release this, even if, the brain hasn't quite caught up yet. If you need to cry over the Pisces full moon, you do just that. It is tricky with your ruler, and you and Pisces share the traditional ruler, Jupiter. So go easy on yourself. Just bear in mind that there's an incredible pathway opening for you. It could be to do with an earth sign, it could be to do with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But what I can see here is that the truth and accepting where you are right now with complete clarity is actually going to push you to a very strong career position, possibly a promotion, possibly a better job, possibly your own business. For a lot of Sagittarians, that's kind of what I'm seeing with this. Virgo energy will give you that, and you're going to emerge from Virgo season as not only a victor, but as a king. So I cannot see that any other way than giving orders of some kind or overseeing something. That's just why I think a lot of Sagittarians probably move up in the ranks. And the World card is letting you know that even if this is the first step, even if this career changes is the first step to living the life that you want, you can actually have it all. Be it with a fixed sign, be it with a Scorpio, be it with a Leo, be it with a Taurus, be it with an Aquarius. Taurus is quite strong here. For a lot of Sagittarians, I think the main thing that you want out of this month is some kind of healing, because there is an open wound being poked at every so often with Chiron being in Aries. There is kind of an open wound there. And interestingly enough, the way that you heal it is by feeling grounded, by embracing the earth energy, and by focusing on what you can control. And for a lot of fire signs that need to get back some level of control. And as a mutable sign, you guys aren't really control freaks unless you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. But with the King of Pentacles, it's very much a suggestion that if you lead from your own practical perspective during Virgo season, you can emerge from this really very victorious. But the earth nothing will grow without the water, right? So you're kind of wanting to add in some wateriness to this. And the Pisces full moon will do just that. You're kind of looking this month to get a little bit more into your own feelings. And if you're really, really resisting it, the more that you struggle against the feelings that are coming up with the Five of Cups, the more you struggle, the worse it'll be. Pisces is a fish. This is very much a moon of go with the flow. Your success reaches absolutely astounding levels this month, Sagittarius. And in reality, the sky couldn't be any more primed for you to be the boss that you want to be. And if you don't even know what that is yet, you will know by the end of Virgo season. When we go into Libra season and all the focus is on your connections with the people around you, if feeling lost and feeling upset this month makes you want to pry yourself away from people, you will have so much company next month you would not believe it. When we move into Libra season. If you are dealing with a Taurus or a Leo, because the fixed signs are very, very prominent, you may have to weigh up your options. If you're looking to commit to something in general, you have to weigh up your options and go with grace. Do what's graceful. Do what is kind, do what's compassionate, and do it fearlessly, but compassionately. For a lot of Sagittarians, there have been very, very, very big shifts in their romantic life. And a lot of it has been to do with one party being stubborn. Even if you're with somebody new and this Pisces full moon pulls up old feelings, it's okay to reflect on the past and decide to move forward anyway. Especially if they're on the other side of the world. That's just for some of you. But if you're looking for love as well, Sagittarius, keep an eye out for an earth sign. A Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Because that's coming up as pretty special. Especially a Taurus. I've seen that match work more times than I'd care to admit. Because it always confused me a little bit. You know? The big spender and the big saver. Just for you. I know this is meant to be in the extended, but just for you. Because I kept you waiting for so long, I'm going to clarify the King of Cups. Well, not the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. But if the King of Cups comes up too, be a bit spooky. Ooh, the Three of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. Sagittarius, good lord. Okay, I don't know that I like this guy anymore. Oh. Right. Okie dokie. Six of Pentacles, the Empress, Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Beware of a bad guy that's good to his mama. You know, for those of you that are dating an earth sign. There is an earth sign here. I don't know about that. Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. There's not much contending. If this is an earth sign that's hurt you before, I'm suspecting it might be. But I'm still kind of ringing for Taurus because the Empress has come up here and the Queen of Cups. Sensitive, earthy, spiritual people will be your best friends this month. If love is looking a little bit tricky and someone's treating you like an option or making you feel like competition, focus on your money, focus on your career. You will get a lot out of that. If you got rejected by a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, they're still thinking about you. Somebody possibly thought you were too good for them too. So if somebody is really trying to get your attention, and I think it could be an earth sign, if someone's really trying to get your attention when they're with somebody else, they're frightfully insecure. But for most of you, I think if you're interested in an earth sign, reality is, because I rarely see this with the King of Pentacles as a card, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, you could be dealing with somebody who's still hurt from somebody else. Or that could be you. You could be the King of Pentacles having all the career success, everything that you want, but you feel like you're missing out on your other half or the other part to your puzzle. With the Empress, you know, as we lead up to your season, Sagittarius, I don't think you're going to wait for long. I'm still rooting for a Taurus for some reason. Or a Scorpio. If it's a Scorpio, I have a feeling they're making a reappearance. If it is an Aquarius, don't see why not. If it's a Leo, give it time. They're pretty stubborn. Okay, Sagittarius. Love you guys. I'm going to link the extended below. It's going to be going up tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the 12th of September. And then we're going to be going very soon into Libra season. So that's when the Libra season readings will be coming up. I love you guys. I'm so sorry for the delay. Bye, Sagittarius.